Hello and welcome back to Blitz the League 2. In the last episode, we played some pretty darn good football against the Arizona Outlaws, who admittedly are not really are really more in a relegation battle than they are contending for the championship. But we did play a phenomenal game against the LA Riot. So now we're going to New York to take on the Nightmare, and the New York Nightmare are sort of in the middle of the standings at 2-2. We're 4-0 on the season, and we got some money to spend. So let's go to the upgrades. I don't think there's going to be much up. Actually, let's try to. We can get blocking and upgrade our break tackle. And I don't think there's really. Yeah, we can't afford anything else really. So with $308,000 and most of the upgrades already completed, we're looking pretty good. Pablo Sanchez, sadly, is still on the sideline. I don't know what happened. When I checked the injuries, he still is going to be out for one more game. So we'll get to see Reese Worthington in the backfield again. But that's it. Without further ado, let's take on the New York Nightmare. We're favored by 17 on the road. Man, let's max that bet out. We got 5 out of 6 on offense and 5 out of 6 on defense and a 5 out of 6 overall. But let's jump right in.
The New York Nightmares linebacker, Max Carson, is the second coming of Quentin Sands. Freakishly fast, strong, and mean. Off the field, the comparisons to Sands end. Carson keeps to himself. That doesn't necessarily fit the New York Nightmare style. No fast cars or fast women. But the fans aren't complaining.
Jeez. Max Carson is a sideline-to-sideline speed guy named Supermax. No hope for escape. I don't know. Let's see if... Oh, we got a backup running back going up against this guy. This is going to be a disaster.
At this point of the Division I season, I think even the biggest detractors are starting to come around. This team.
So as we get underway here in New York, another night game for the Wanderers as they take on the New York Nightmare. As Terse will take the kickoff and go out to the 26 before finally being brought down by Raymer.
First down and 30.
So right now,
26-yard line.
McIntosh pitches it out to Kilgore, and that will be wrapped up by Ace Patterson. McIntosh under center. Will look back to throw. Throws it, and it's caught by Kilgore. Kilgore staying on his feet a little bit and will get out to about the 50-yard line, just a little bit over. And it'll be a third and manageable now for the Nightmare. McIntosh pitches it out to Kilgore. Kilgore reaching, but he's going to be short of the first down. Let's see what they're going to do here. And they're going to punt it away. I would have expected the Nightmare to go for it there, but they're going to just try to pin him back. As Gold, their punter, takes him all the way back to the... Ooh, jeez, as Robinson taking the punt return. They do that when they line up in a defensive stand to see if a team will go, but not that time, as Robinson, rolling out of the pocket, will get a little bit of running room and dive forward to avoid the hit. You see, that is what he's supposed to do most of the time. So, a nice 28-yard pickup. Robinson going back to throw again. Looking, and he gets around one guy and gets a first down. A beautiful run, so another 14 yards tacked on. First quarter, winding down a little over halfway. And again, Robinson going to call his own number and get out of bounds and be wrestled down by, I think that was Max Carson there on the tackle. Hand off to Worthington. Worthington pushes a man down, pushes another man down, and he gets to the outside and picks up a nice 10 yards. So, great running game out of the gate for these guys.
Fifth play of the drive.
They've strung together a great drive, but 3rd and 6 now. Robinson to the outside. Does he get away from Carson? He does. And into the end zone for the touchdown, and Montreal goes up by 6. And Robinson going to dance with the cheerleaders a little bit. Great kickoff. Terse taking it, and not sure how Raymer got to him, but Raymer does get to him and makes the tackle, and that'll be an injury.
Hey, where are you going? That's his shoulder. I think it's
So that's their wide receiver who's going to go out for a couple of plays.
The offense looking at
McIntosh, after that, they should have gone for it, in my opinion, as Robinson gets into the backfield, and he's going to wrestle Kilgore to the ground. Ooh. And that's going to be another big injury. Fractured fingers. He's only out for 3 plays. So a great job of blowing up the running game there after it gashed him for a couple of times last drive. As Dane makes the catch over the top and will be brought down by McAdoo, and that'll end the quarter.
Montreal leads by 7.
So a 7-0 ball game here. 3rd and 11. Another 3rd down for this Nightmare offense.
Heaves it deep.
Oh, and Dane makes the catch over the top and finally going to be wrestled down by Dante Robinson. So a big, big play for the Nightmare.
Looking to make a stop here.
McIntosh going to roll out of the pocket, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nightmare. And McIntosh having a little bit of fun there, as both quarterbacks now have rushing touchdowns, as they're an extra point away from tying it. And it's no good. Robinson got to him before the kicker was able to make the kick, and that's a blown up extra point, so not able to get it off. Johnson to the outside, and he will be tackled from behind there. So that'll set up Robinson with another drive here, up by 1, thanks to the special teams play. And and a nice rushing play there by Robinson to get a couple of yards out of it, squeeze him for a little bit. Robinson to the outside now. Again, he'll call his own number. And he's got a lot of open space and will step out of bounds after a 30-yard pickup that time. So already, they're not stopping this guy. Robinson, what's he doing now? He's going to throw it underneath to Worthington, who makes the grab and will hold on through the heavy contact.
Did we? Nice. Can't let him.
So they held on to the ball there. Robinson. Petrovic, his fullback, will make a catch. So another short little pass there. 3rd and goal now. Robinson going to look back, looking, throwing, end zone. And it was knocked down incomplete. So on the 7-yard line, they'll call on Marky Dubois for a 23-yard field goal, it looks like. Good snap, good hold. And he splits the uprights to put the Wanderers up by 4. So after the offense sputters out in the red zone, they call on Marky Dubois to make the extra point length field goal. And as we got a big hit here on the coverage unit. Ooh, jeez. And Terse is just getting hit and hit and hit. And broken ribs, he will go to the sideline. Kilgore back into the game after suffering some fractured fingers. McIntosh has a chance to put his Nightmare team up as Kilgore gets a big burst of speed And that is going to be Ahmed Khan who makes the tackle, but not before Kilgore gets him into field goal range. And Kilgore is down and in pain.
Crucial series of downs here.
McIntosh in the shotgun. Gonna call his own number. And he will take it himself, and I think that will call on the field goal unit. So 5 seconds left. And he gets it through the uprights, and we got a 10-9 ball game with 2 seconds left in this first half. We'll see what they do here. And it'll be Ernie Steele. Ernie Steele gets a nice block, finds a little bit of running room. Can he get to the end zone in time? Yes, he can. What a return as time ends in the first half. What a return. Unbelievable there as Ernie Steele.
And so at halftime, Montreal leads by 8.
Ernie Steele extends it to an 8-point lead. So the offense, the special teams came to play today as Johnson now will take this one. Oh, and Johnson gets a nice block. Are these going to be back-to-back kickoff returns? My gut is telling me yes. So the two kick returners come in and make a massive, it's a massive momentum shift in this game as they now break out 2 kick returns for touchdowns. They make it 24-9 now to start out this second half. Dubois will put his foot into this one, and we'll see how McIntosh and the how will McIntosh and the gang? Ooh, jeez. As Terse gets brought down by his ankle and kind of falls on it funny. But we'll see how this Nightmares team will respond after giving up 2 big special teams plays.
There you go. You're all right, buddy. Get out there and kick his ass. Slot 34. Slot 34.
As that was a nice catch over the middle. 2nd and 17 now. And that's going to be intercepted. It's Ahmed Khan who comes down with the interception. So McIntosh throws into one-on-one coverage, and Ahmed Khan will win that battle. As he is going to be shoved down. What a job there by Robinson. He's just doing it with his legs. As that's going to be caught by Reese Worthington for 15. And that'll bring up now a 3rd down and manageable. Robinson going to roll it out, and oh, he's going to get hit on the... That was a cornerback blitz there. And they're going to call on now Dubois for a very long field goal. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, it's on the way, and it's perfect. So the long field goal of 57 yards extends the lead. So special teams came to play today. As this is now Joey McAdoo going to hit Terse again, and he's going to be out. That's another big injury.
Stay down.
New York has to regroup on this drive and put some points on the board.
Yeah, New York is still not out of this game yet. They are still sort of hanging around. I think a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, you're down by 10 points. So
23 zoo. 23 zoo.
as that's going to be Ahmed Khan again to hit Kilgore, and that'll end the quarter.
As we reach the end of the third quarter, Montreal leads by 18.
So it's been a mostly on the ground day for the Wanderers. As that's going to be Ronnie Dobbs to wrap him up, and that will now the Nightmare got a big decision to make. They're going to go for it here on 4th down and 5. As Kilgore breaks out a nice run. He's over 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And New York, a 2-point conversion away from being right back in it. Oh, they're not going to go for 2. Instead, they'll try to kick the extra point, and it'll be no good. Teams blocks another extra point. They'll try the onside here as Ricky Johnson will take it. Oh, no. I should have gone down. Ricky Johnson holds on to it. Special teams has come to play today. So a good job there holding on to the ball. Ricky Johnson. Robinson now. Caught by Ricky Johnson. He's running backwards, guys. Oh, he reverses field, gets upfield, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Montreal. 4th quarter now, a minute 13 to go. As Kilgore gonna make a catch and get chopped down, and oh, geez, he is... And that's gonna be a ruptured spleen, and Kilgore looks done for the season. McIntosh pitches back, and it's going to be intercepted. Joey McAdoo jumps the route perfectly and makes the interception. Robinson. And, oh my God. And he's out for another big rushing day. Over 150 yards on the ground. Caught for the touchdown. And take a bow, Chen. You earned it. As they pour it on even more.
And the extra point is good.
So over 150 yards rushing for Dante Robinson. And I don't know how many passing yards he has. We'll see at the end of the game here as Dane will take over for kickoff duties as he's going to get chopped down big time by, that is Ronnie Dobbs. So
1st down and 30.
1st and 30 now. Under center is McIntosh. He goes out to throw this one, and it's almost intercepted. That was right in the gut of Ahmed Khan. Almost made the play. Looking, throws it, tipped up, almost intercepted again by Ahmed Khan. 3rd down and 30. As Dane will make the catch, but it'll be 4th down. Timeout for the Nightmare. They will go for it here. They should have gone for it earlier in the game. As Robinson makes the tackle on McIntosh, and he'll be sacked, and he'll be done. Oh. And they'll take over the ball on the New York 41-yard line.
30 yards to go.
Robinson.
Lost one.
Caught by Ricky Johnson, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 41-yard pass. So what a wonderful day this has been for Robinson and the gang. Didn't have a lot of big passes earlier in the game, and now they are just embarrassing the New York Nightmare as they lose their top running back in this game and lose their quarterback, as that is Quentin Sands that comes in and makes the hit, and Quentin Sands really got his revenge on the Nightmare tonight. As that's another sack by Dante Robinson. 2nd and 37. They're not going to get the snap off, and that'll be the last play of the ball game.
And as time expires, Montreal wins the game.
Sandman's revenge. Yes, it is. McIntosh, okay, threw for 66 passing yards, but was picked off twice. No touchdowns. Robinson, 161 yards, rushing, 1 touchdown. Had 6 tackles for 2 sacks. Yeah, and the special teams. Somehow, because we kicked off so many times, that's why they have more return yards. But that's a really good ball game we played. And we won our wager, so we got a nice account balance of $720,000. Most feared player, Devastator pads. And we got $25,000 cash for Sandman's revenge. Oh, Kim comes through.
Hey, baby, good news. I've got something special for you and your boys. These gloves are so new, most of the other teams don't even know about them yet. The sponsor is real anxious to hear how they work for you.
Oh, challenge bonus equipment? Quentin Sands.
Hey, man, you came through for me today big time. I owe you, and I won't forget that. Drinks are on me at the club tonight, and I'll give you the first shot at any fine-looking ass at the bar.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Agent calling.
Looks like all the pain and suffering you've been dishing out is paying off. I've got Proformax on the other line, and they want you to be the sponsor of their new Devastator line of pads. I hear you can bust a hole in a cinder block wall with these things.
I wonder if that is even legal then. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wow. What a game that was. League leaders, we're not leading in passing. We have 17 touchdown passes. Ernie Steele didn't really do much. On the ground, we're doing well. I mean, if we can keep it up. Interception-wise, yeah, we're losing bad. Sacks. 6 sacks for Robinson. Tackles, we're nowhere near. Okay. League standings, we're still undefeated. Only undefeated team left. It looks like it's just going to be us and the Riot in the Division I championship because everybody else is kind of fallen back. As for training. Hey, Sanchez is back. Let's up your strength, man. And, man, we haven't really used the tight ends much either. And Turpitz. Let's see what we got. Actually, Turpitz will... Let's see. Up your block. And then we'll up Turpitz's... Actually... Rammer, let's up your agility, and then we'll up your tackle, Turpitz. He's already an A+ for us. But now, yeah, we have a little bit of money. I'm going to save that up for upgrades. Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can get out of that. So we'll save that for upgrades. But as for everything else, we're looking pretty good. Wow, we already clinched a spot in the Division II championship, or Division I championship, pardon me. And, yeah, with just 2 games remaining, but we're not going to coast. We absolutely cannot afford to coast. So now we're taking on the New England Regulars, who are 2-3 on the year. We're still not completely completely maxed out in our overall. We have an equal offense, but we have a kind of a crappier defense than the regulars. But we're going to max the bet out. We're favored by 21 now. And let's begin.
We got a real test ahead of us. The New England Regulars. It's tough to throw downfield on these guys because of Pack Rat James, the league's premier shutdown corner. He's also one of the league's premier criminals. With 10 arrests and no convictions, he ought to give his All-Star trophy to his lawyers.
Safety Pack Rat James. James took over the defense from retired Vonnie Triande. Kept up the level of excellence on the field. Hey, at least it's good to be back in Montreal, a night game. And we'll be underway here against the New England Regulars as Ricky Johnson will take it. Had a great return last time around, and against the Nightmare, he won't break it that time, but it'll be a decent return nonetheless. So we'll see how Robinson and the gang respond, as this one is going to be a roll out of the pocket, and he'll be slammed by the big lineman there. Robinson now on a 2nd and 24 now. Trying to... Fumbled it there, and it's picked up by Wilson. Wilson, and he'll recover the fumble and carry it up the field for about 5 yards, and now the New England Regulars have the ball. So after an opening drive turnover, we'll see this New England Regulars offense. As that's going to be a fumble picked up by Ronnie Dobbs. So big plays are happening all over the field, and Ronnie Dobbs will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wanderers. So a big shift in momentum.
That was great presence of mind to snatch that ball up and run it in for the score.
Dobbs kicks it off deep. This will be taken by Tracos. Tracos will be leveled and met by Marquis Dubois. Remember, the Wanderers are looking for their 3rd straight undefeated year as Robinson meets the running back in the backfield, and that'll be dropped for a loss. So already this Wanderers defense has come to play. Bolton, their quarterback, back to throw, and gets a nice pass over the top. It'll be met by, I think that was Joey McAdoo on the coverage, and made the stop. Big hit, as that was a forced fumble. And that'll bring up now 4th down, as now the Montreal Wanderers defense comes to play again. Big punt this time. This will be taken by their normal return man, Steele, at the 20. And Steele makes a couple guys miss and will get out near midfield. And that's where, with 21 seconds left in this first quarter, Robinson will set up shop with the offense. Asin will take the snap and will look back to throw. He sees nothing, as he'll be pushed out of bounds after a pretty good gain. So after he fumbled on a carry last time around, he holds onto the ball that time, and oh God, that's going to be thrown behind Pablo Sanchez, and that'll be falling incomplete. Ball in the New England 30 now with 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looking back to throw again, as Robinson gets away from one tackle but be brought down by that lineman again, and that'll end the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter, as Montreal leads by 7.
So 7-0 lead right now, as they'll call on Marquis Dubois with a mid-range field goal, I would say. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and he drills it. So Marquis Dubois remains perfect on the season. And he's actually had to make a couple of field goals for us. This will be taken by Tracos, as he will be met by Quentin Sands on that kickoff coverage. So a 10-0 ball game right now, as the New England Regulars defense has kept the Wanderers offense out of the end zone, as that's another fumble. That's going to be picked up by McAdoo this time, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. So Joey McAdoo comes in and returns a fumble for a touchdown. That's 2 fumble returns for touchdowns by the Wanderers. This will be taken by Tracos again, as this will be Quentin Sands to make another big hit. And that's going to be... Oh, jeez. So another big hit that time. Quentin Sands on the hit. Got his revenge last game against the Nightmare. As that's going to be another fumble. It's going to be picked up by Quentin Sands, and Quentin Sands is going to be into the end zone. Oh, no way. $24-0, 3 defensive touchdowns. As this is going to be another big hit. This is Marky Dubois on the special teams, and another big hit has been made.
Where are you going?
Oh, man, Tracos is going to be out for 4 games now. Bolton now. As that's going to be another running play as they finally get positive yardage out of that. Barnes, the running back, that takes it for barely anything, but it's an improvement upon what they had the last 3 drives. Oh, God. Patterson wrestles him down. I think he's just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and 1 will be coming up here right now. Under center, Bolton, I formation. Pitch out. Oh, God. And that's going to be a shoulder dislocation. Turpitz chasing Barnes. Can he get there? No. And he'll be knighted. Sorry, Banks was his name, not Barnes. Patterson down with a shoulder dislocation.
Stay down. All right, hold on.
Ooze.
All right, on the count of 3. 1. Sorry, dude. Take it easy.
Yeah, that's not looking good. So New England punches it in, finally. And they're going to go for 2 to make this a 16-point ball game. Oh, and Sands is going to go down as Banks takes it into the end zone for 2 points and a broken humerus. Good. 96%. So finally, the Regulars punch it in.
Ball at the 45.
And, oh my God, there's nobody out there. As Robinson will take it, he's off to the races. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Did you see that run? No doubt.
He was taken down right before the end zone, but damage was already done as he gashes him for a 55-yard run.
And the extra point is good.
31-8 gun now. Big hit. Ooh. And that's going to be causing a minor injury. And Banks will have a sprained knee, and they'll be forced to punt it away this time.
4th and long. They really need a big play.
Oh, they're going for it? This is stupid.
He drops back. Caught.
A con, and they weren't ready for it. Peterson chasing him. He won't get him. And that was a terrible defense. Terrible defense. And this is another fumble picked up by Ward, and he won't get much out of that. So with 4 seconds remaining, we'll see what... Oh, gets out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Chance for a Hail Mary pass. Robinson gonna try to...
He lets it fly.
Oh, and it was still caught by Chen. Beautiful job, but it's gonna be... It was a 50-yard throw.
Maybe they're firing like a monster truck driving over a Yugo.
And so, at halftime, Montreal...
I like how that was caught, though. It didn't do anything, but... Oh, what a move! And Dobbs will be forced to bring him down from behind. Wild makes the catch, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Regulars.
Impressive run after the catch for the score.
They'll try the extra point, try to cut this lead down to 10. He's got it, so it's a 10-point ball game. Bring up now 1st and 30 for Robinson and the Wanderers. And that'll be intercepted. It was a one-on-one, and it was underthrown just a little bit. So now New England, can they get back into this ball game? And that's going to be another fumble. It's picked up by McAdoo. McAdoo down the sideline. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
So the fumble leads to a quick 6-point swing the other way.
So just when it looked like the back down and maybe make this a 10-point ball game, they come in and get another turnover, and they turn it into 6 points. Man, I really would love to see the New England Regulars coach press conference after this performance, because the defense has done their job. They have kept the Wanderers' offense out of the end zone for the most part. It has just been... Oh, God. As Edwards takes it, he's going back down the field. And that's going to be a kickoff return for a touchdown. So...
to say this guy puts the special in special teams. Quite an effort.
So 38-27 now. And the Wanderers will go back on offense. Kickoff. This will be taken by Steele. Steele to the outside. Finds a little bit of running room. And finally brought out of bounds after a pretty decent return. Robinson back to throw. Ooh, jeez, and Robinson has crossed 100 yards already today, but can he get this team to... Oh, God, and he makes the man miss. Throws it underneath to Chen, who comes back ball and makes the grab. That is maybe the most broken play that ever resulted in a... High steps it into the end zone, touchdown. Somehow Chen gets into the end zone as this third quarter is coming to a close. So another big day on the ground, through the air. Robinson has been the guy. As this one will be kicked off here. Edwards will take it. And McAdoo will make the tackle. with 10 seconds left in this third quarter.
Offense looking at 1st and 30. Ball at the 31.
Bolton now under center. Play action. And it's caught by Wild, and he's off to the races and into the end zone for a touchdown. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter here. As now they'll tack on this extra point to come within 10 now.
And the extra point is good.
Based on how the Montreal offense is played, it doesn't feel like they should be in the lead, but they are.
Montreal leads by 10.
Come on, man, a little more.
Onside kick formation here. This is caught by Abrams, and Abrams dives forward, and he's going to hold on to the football. The snap and look back to throw. And it's intercepted. It was intended for Arthur Chen, and that'll be a touchback. There wasn't really any hope, and there was no point in throwing that. And it's going to be intercepted over the middle. It's Ahmed Khan. And Khan, off to the races, steps out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Oh, geez, and Robinson gains a yard, goes down to the 6. Time winding down in the fourth. Ahmed Khan had the interception that caught by Chen, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Stay away from the light, you bastard ball!
So Chen can walk away from that with a big touchdown catch. And it's intercepted. Who is this? It's Ahmed Khan again. Khan racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Wanderers. And Ahmed Khan with his second interception of the ball game. And they're an extra point from going up by, what is this, 24 now? As that's going to be a big catch, and it's down to the Montreal 30. 59-35 right now. As that's Upshaw makes the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So New England certainly nothing can undo those turnovers that happen, as Ahmed Khan slows him up, and Raymer comes in and makes the tackle to finish him off. Down by 18. They're going to get it to Ricky Johnson, and I think he could have gotten that to the end zone if he didn't dive out of bounds. Oh, come on. Should have thrown it right at him. He was wide open.
Montreal leads by 18.
As Ernie Steele will make the catch for 28 yards, and timeout will be called. Robinson gonna look back to throw, and it's intercepted over the middle. And that was a dumb throw.
Right place at the right time, and was able to snag his second interception of the game.
As that's going to be caught by the regulars. A 59-41 game, really sloppy, but the Wanderers will definitely take this one, as a sack will be the final play of this game.
And as time expires, Montreal wins the game.
So a wonderful, wonderful offensive or defensive, I don't know what to call this win. 59-41 is your final score, as there's one game left in the regular season, and it looks like the Wanderers are headed to the Division I championship. Big turnovers caused, and Didn't win our wager. A season record. Magic Rabbit shoes. Quentin Sands calling.
So listen up. I may have a way for us to get back at the commission. Can't talk about it now, but I'll check back with you later.
If this shit works. Agent calling.
Wow, what a season you're having. Over 2,000 yards of offense. We've got 5 different shoe companies clamoring for your endorsement, so of course, we went with the best. Azimuth. These babies are so high-tech, they ought to be illegal.
You were awarded the Magic Rabbit shoes by Azimuth. Wow. So, like, let's go over to our sponsorships. We only have level 1 helmet, but we have level 5 pads, level 6 gloves, and level 4 magic. Plus 4 speed, plus 4 agility. And considering that we're like 100% on most like offensive weapon speed, like this is incredible. We're still lagging behind in terms of passing, but if we look at our receiving, we're not going to do that much. 600 yards. Okay, we have over 2,000 total yards. As we look at the league standings, 6-0. Oh, the Riot barely escaped the Grizzlies also. So we've kind of been mirror images of each other, except for that one game where we did win. As looks like, yeah, this is it. Like, training is still going. I'm not going to do juicing. I can do upgrades, I think. I think I'll upgrade. I think we'll do one more game and then we'll upgrade the last bit. Yeah, we'll do one more game and then we'll upgrade the last bit. But for this part, it's over. There's only 2 more games left in the season. The regular season finale at Vancouver, so the Battle of Canada. And then also we have the Division 1 championship. But that will do it for this part. Thank you for watching. And in the next part will be the finale. And we're going to play for the Battle of Canada and the Division 1 championship. See you then.